Hi, welcome everyone. This is my first proper YouTube video, so I'm sorry if I'm really awkward. I've been wanting to do a booktube in so long, but as you can tell, I'm really nervous to do it, but everyone on my BookTok has convinced me to do it. So here I am. Thank you, my book besties on BookTok, who's forcing me to do it, even though I feel so nervous. Anyway, hi. I have a week off work, so I thought it was the best time to start a reading vlog. I've got loads of things to do this week. I don't know how much I'm going to film. This is my first vlog, so I am still getting into the routine of filming literally everything I do. Before this you would have seen some clips of me just like making breakfast, cleaning up, watching a TV show. So today is Monday the 19th of May. I said I had a very slow morning. It is now almost midday and I think I'm gonna go into town, have a little mooch around, maybe grab some coffee and possibly read. I may also bring my laptop because your girl has been procrastinating writing for a very long time, literally months. If you don't already know, I am an aspiring author. Aspiring heavily, I emphasize much on aspiring, that word. I basically graduated uni a year ago and I haven't written since because I did credit writing with my degree. I haven't written since. In my defense, I work a 9 to 5 and I'm very tired girly after work, and then all of my weekends are preoccupied with my boyfriend, so but I actually have a week off just to, you know, mental health break. Moving, I am moving as well, thank God. Longly anticipated move is happening this week. Well, starting this week. It's gonna take a few weeks, but you'll see that in my vlog as well. I'm gonna start packing this week as well, just like little things. I don't actually have that much stuff to move, but I want to start because I really want to get out of this part. Not there's anything wrong with it, it just hasn't got good vibes in here anymore and I just need a new fresh start. So that is what this week is going to be. I'm going to try start writing again. I'm going to start reading again because I'm in a massive reading slump. As you can probably tell from my BookTok that it's pretty dry at the moment. Sorry everyone who's come from my BookTok. It is a bit boring right now, I'm so sorry. And yeah, just packing, moving, starting writing again and reading again. It's a lot of news. We're getting back into habits, so that is what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I want to just read today, if I want to do reading and writing today. I just want to sit in a cafe and just, I don't know, because I haven't been able to sit in a cafe and just read literally for months, and I kind of just want to do that. But also I don't want to let myself procrastinate writing again. But I think, I don't know, we'll see. I might bring both. I might just bring my laptop and my book and then just see how I feel when I sit at a cafe or what. Anyway, I'm rambling now. This is, you can tell I'm indecisive. But anyway, seeing as we're talking about books, I am currently reading, so I'm just leaning to my book, The Love Square by Laura Jane Williams. I haven't read any of this author's work before. I'm literally like 18 pages in, so I'm really not that deep into it. But Love Square sounds stressful and chaotic, and that is my kind of romance, so that is what I'm reading. Obviously it hasn't got chaotic yet, but I just know it's gonna be a good one because I love a good love triangle, but I love square, you know, it's about to be good. But yeah, I don't have much to say about it yet because again I'm really not that far into it. But yeah, I'm gonna probably start reading this again today. I might spread it into the weeks into bits, just slowly get myself into a routine again of reading and, you know, writing again, things like that. Let me know if you want me to do like more like writing focused videos, because I can try and do that as well. I mean, not that I'm a writing expert in by all means, I haven't written in a year, so you know, but I'm just at that point where I'm trying to figure out what I want to produce as an author, what genre. I'm trying to figure out what genre I fit nicely into. At the moment it is between horror and romance. I don't know which one I want to write yet. I don't know which author I want to be, if I want to be both. Is that going to be too confusing if I'm both, because I'm going to have two different fan bases? Being a writer is really fun. I know I'm good at writing horror. If I just, not to toot my own horn, I did it for my dissertation, did really well in my dissertation, so I know that is my thing. But I've also always wanted to be a romance writer because I freaking love romance, but maybe that's just not in the cards for me as a writer. So yeah, I have a few story like plots in my mind, and they're both for two different genres, romance and horror. Maybe I would be able to wedge them together, I don't know. I'm just rambling now, but yeah. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. I'm definitely going to go into town. I'm definitely going to go into a coffee shop, whether I'm not really reading or writing, don't know yet. But regardless, I will be going and having a peep in Waterstones and the works. I probably won't buy anything just because I'm saving money. Like I just spent it all, actually. Let's not lie. Yeah, I spent all my money and I don't get paid for another 2 weeks. So actually I get paid next week. Okay, maybe it's not so bad, but still. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting vlog. I've literally been rambling for 6 minutes now. Anyway, let's go into town. This is my fit. I got pink trousers and just a white top, and then my purple tote. So very colourful today. And then I've just got very simple makeup. You'll soon see that if I am wearing makeup, it's very little and very simple, because I am not very good at doing my own makeup, and most of the time I actually can't be asked. So here's my little fit, and I'm going into town now. I'm just gonna read today, I've just realised, so I'm gonna go into a cafe and sit and read for a bit, and then I'll reach around town and I'll show you guys around a little bit if I don't get too shy. I am back. That trip was a massive fail, because I'm like trying not to sneeze right now, like it's that bad. As soon as I stepped out, my hay fever was like super bad. Also, just ignore the fact that I've got a cardboard cut of Harry Styles. It's not a real person, don't worry. But yeah, like my hay fever just got like really bad, like it's still triggered right now. And then I went into Starbucks and I got a drink. And if you already don't know, I'm lactose intolerant and gluten intolerant, so I can't have wheat, gluten, you know, any dairy. So I ordered my iced chai latte with oat milk, and I started drinking it, and I was like, it doesn't really taste like oat milk, but sometimes it doesn't, so I gave them the benefit of the doubt. Bear in mind I got a large, right? And then it just started drinking more and more of it, and then I realised that it wasn't actual oat milk, and my stomach was in absolute pain. But I tried to power it through. I tried not to let that ruin my day. But then, like, I think I'm from England, so I think year 11s are doing their GCSEs at the moment, and there was just a massive group of them that came in, and they were just being really loud and really annoying, and I was like, I can't concentrate, I can't read. So I got fed up and I left, and then town was just really busy. I got too shy to like record, so I don't have that much, and like what I do have is like second clips because I'm scared people are staring at me. But I went into Waterstones and I got Twisted Lies, because I've read all of the Twisted series now apart from Twisted Lies, so I got that. And I was going to get another book, but to stop myself, I just went out the shop. I did go into the works, but again it was too busy, I didn't want to film. Yeah, basically I just got really anxious. I don't know why, but I just got really anxious, my stomach really hurt. So now I'm home. I think I'm gonna watch some more Good American Family because they've just started it and it's really good so far. And then I'm gonna read again, but I'm just gonna like calm my anxiety down a bit and just watch a TV show, and then I'll go back to reading. But I didn't really get far into the book because again, like my stomach was dying and like the people in there were just really distracting. So really, again, I don't have much to report on the book because I didn't read that much, which is really annoying. So I'm sorry if this is a bit boring, but that was my trip. Hopefully tomorrow is better, but for the rest of this evening I'm just going to chill, I'm going to read, and I'll check back in with you guys in a jiffy, but I probably will check in when I start reading. I've also got to film some book talk stuff today too, so yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, so I have a confession. I literally have not read anything. Last time I spoke to you guys, you saw me making lunch. I've had dinner since as well, and it's now like 7. And all I've done since I got back from town was binge watch Good American Family. I've finished it and I do highly recommend. You can watch it on Disney Plus. I'm pretty sure like it's on Hulu as well, because I'm pretty sure everything that's on Hulu is on Disney Plus. There's kids making noises. Let me just close that window. It is a really good series. It's a really intense, heavy series. So I feel like I need something light-hearted now after binge watching that. But I'm not gonna like spoil anything, but I can't believe that actually happened in real life. Like, what the hell? I'm definitely gonna like look into the case more and like what's happened in real life. But I do 110% recommend. I have also, sorry, there's a bit of fluff on my camera. I have also done some book talk stuff. I don't know why so many children outside making so much noise. But anyway, I'm gonna read now, and then I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, so if you can already tell, it is a bit late now. I'm just reading with my bear. I'm just kind of like checking in really to my current thoughts of this book. I'm almost 100 pages in now. It is a lot later. And I did get distracted midway on book talk, so I haven't read as much as I wanted to, but I'm almost 100 pages in, and again, because I'm not even 100 pages in yet, like again, not too much has happened, but we have encountered like the first like love interest. I'm assuming he's the first because it's called Love Square, so I'm assuming there's going to be more men to come. So I'm not sure, like they're really sweet and he's really nice, but I'm not feeling it. Like I'm not feeling their chemistry. I am definitely a person who prefers like slow burn romances, so like enemies to lovers, friends to lovers, like very slow burn romances, because that is what gets me excited. That's what makes me fangirl about them more, is when they're, when they're always fighting and then they start slowly flirting with each other and going on, things like that. And this love situation is going very quickly, and I feel like I don't know enough about each character to like root for them. I don't know, it just, like, they're really sweet, but I'm not feeling their vibes like as a couple. I like them both individually, I like their characters individually, but I'm not feeling them both as a couple. Like, I'm not feeling the chemistry. I don't know, it's just going very quickly. Like, she's opening up to him very quickly as well, and I don't know, I feel like we've like jumped, like it just feels like we've jumped to like
into a relationship. They're not actually together, but it just feels like they're just, I don't know, like there's no build up is what I'm trying to say. There's no build up. Like they're going straight into it. She's already like telling him very personal things, which I don't necessarily think is always a bad thing, but when I'm reading a romance, it's not what I want. Like I want some build up so I can get excited for them to get together, but they're just going straight into it. Like they're not together, but I just feel like the progress is moving very quickly. So I feel like I explained that like the same way, like I feel like I explained that in a really lengthy way. I can't get words out anymore, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I mean, again, I'm assuming there's going to be other interests. I'm hoping the other ones are going to be a lot better, or at least I feel chemistry with at least one of them. But at the moment, the first guy is just not winning it for me. Again, like I really like his character, I like her character, but them together, I'm just not feeling the sparks through the pages. So that is my current thoughts and feelings about it. But again, hopefully, I really want to like this book, so I'm hoping that she doesn't end up with this person and she ends up liking someone else and I also end up preferring them together. But we'll see. I'll probably go to sleep soon anyway. And I'll update you guys in the morning.
Good morning. This is probably like the worst way I have my phone set up. Like you're literally right now on top of a toaster, because if I like put it down you wouldn't be able to see me properly, and also the cupboard's in the way, so I'm so sorry. But I am making a coffee, a nice coffee, which I've not prepared beforehand to have in front of me, so one sec. Okay. Well, class. Yeah, so I'm making a nice coffee. I keep disappearing. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm making iced coffee. The agenda today is to read some more and can't get them out. To read some more and also do some packing today. So I think what I'm going to start with packing wise is probably my books, just because obviously there's one thing I'm not like constantly using, like I'm not using anything on my bookshelf. So I think I'm going to take my books down, start packing them. I think I'm also going to start packing my winter clothes. I think the very last thing I am going to do is probably pack kitchen, just because it's really hard to like remember like what kitchen stuff I use and don't use, and then like I can guarantee once I pack it I'll need it. So I'm not going to touch kitchen until like the very last day I have here. Also, even though I am packing, like I'm still going to be here for at least another week. So we get the keys on Thursday and then we're going to clean the flat because no one's lived there for a while, and then we're going to start moving in biggish things this weekend, like on Saturday. But I would imagine that I would still probably be in this flat. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out if that's enough milk. Like I'm still probably going to be here for another week or so. I'm not entirely sure, we'll see how it goes, but there's no rush because I don't need to be out of this flat until the end of June. Got my little vanilla syrup. I don't need to be out of here till the end of June, so it's not like we're in a rush, which is good. But I probably will be out of here before the end of June because I do not want to live here anymore. I keep saying that, you guys must think there's like massive drama that's happened, which there isn't really. I just
Well, there has been, but like anyway, yeah, it's just because of all like the drama that has happened in this flat. I wouldn't say it was that bad, but like it's just put me off living here, and it just doesn't have any good vibes anymore. So I don't want to live here anymore. If I can leave, I can leave. Also, I'm literally moving in with my partner, so why would I not want to do that straight away? So yeah, I'm gonna do some packing today and film some of that because I feel like that is what's gonna motivate me. I also need to do some washing because I have literally endless piles of washing to do, so I definitely need to do that as well before I pack clothes, just in case there are like winter clothes in there still that I haven't done, because I do procrastinate things like that. Oh my god, do you guys get when you make like iced drinks, like coffee for example, it just always spills? I say that and I just did it perfectly. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, we're dripping. Ew, the nice latte. But yeah, that is the agenda for today. I think I'm gonna properly like film today as well, but I think after today probably be the last day, and then like no, I'll vlog again tomorrow as well, because tomorrow's raining all day, so we can have a cozy little day together tomorrow as well. My brain's not computing. But yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like us moving in, I'll try and film as much as I can. If I can film or remember to film, but obviously as you can imagine, those will be very busy days. However, as I did mention before, like I have mentioned to you guys that I am a pageant girly, and there is Miss Earth Wales on Sunday, so I may do a mini vlog. Haven't decided yet to either do that as a separate vlog or join that onto here. I'll kind of see like how much I film today and tomorrow, and then see how long it is, because I don't want my first one to be too long, because like I don't want to bore people when I've just started, you know what I mean? And I don't know if you guys would like long ones or not, so I don't want to like jump into a long vlog, you know, but I will probably do a separate vlog of Miss Earth Wales anyway. But I also am thinking about just tacking on to this one, because I don't know how much I'm going to film Miss Earth Wales, because obviously not all of the girls may appreciate being on YouTube, so don't know yet. That's me being indecisive again and you hearing my thoughts, but you'll find out at the end of this video. I really am excited to show you my outfit actually, so I might do that later and show you what I'm going to wear to Miss Earth. I'm not competing in this, by the way, my friends are competing in this, but I am in the audience for this one. I'm doing Miss South Wales, which is 21st of June. I'm so nervous. It's gonna be fine. Yesterday, I don't think I filmed it, but I was practicing walking in my heels. It actually went well. I cooked in the heels as well, but like it was really awkward because like I was cooking, but I was like this tall because they're like stilettos, so I was like really far from the counter, so I was like cooking like this. But they're really comfy heels for stilettos. They're very comfortable, so I think I'm gonna be fine at the final. Obviously I have been wearing them with socks at the moment so I don't get blisters, so that might just be the reason, but they are definitely comfortable, and I'm praying to God that they do not break on the day of the final, because I think I'd cry because I do not have backup heels. I do, they're just not as pretty, so yeah. Anyways, obviously I'll vlog that as well, but obviously nearer the time. I'll do probably an entirely separate vlog on just me, like the final few days before Miss South Wales. Just getting ready for it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Anyway, just getting like ready for it, and things like that, so I will do that, and then literally a week after Miss South Wales, sorry, my pageant, is my birthday, so I'll film my birthday weekend as well, so there'll be loads of exciting cute little
little things going on. Also, why does Snapchat notify me now every time someone posts on their story? If anyone knows how to take that off, because it's really annoying. But yeah, so that's the agenda for today and tomorrow and possibly Sunday, because I low-key forgot that it's this Sunday. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. Oh my god, ignore my how rough I look at my hair, but just a side note, because I saw how much stirring I was doing in that last clip, I can confirm I put too much syrup in it, and I literally just had a zip of like pure syrup. I always do this. But anyways, moving on. Okay, I've got you on my tripod, which actually, the guys who assumes is not a very tall tripod. I didn't realise how small it was. But anyways, I'm gonna start packing. It's like 11:30. I took my sweet time to get ready and dressed. But I'm sure you can see, here is my wardrobe. I need to move my wardrobe this way because you won't be able to tell, but there is like a gap here where I shoved a bunch of like boxes and stuff in there. So I need to get that out. But equally I'm scared too, because I haven't been in that corner for a while. So I'm scared that there's something living in there, because we did used to have a mice situation. My situation is over as far as I know, because I haven't seen one for a very long time. It wasn't that bad. It was literally just one that I saw once and never saw again. Obviously pest control came and did their thing, but I'm just like, I've like convinced myself that it's actually in there and I'm gonna find a dead one or a spider, one of the two. Likely it's not going to be that, but I'm so scared. But anyway, I need to move this, get the boxes out, and then, as you can see my bookshelf, I then need to like pack this, and I've got my drawers next to my bed that I need to go through as well and sort that out. And then I don't think I'm going to bother with my makeup drawers today because there's no point. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. But I need to, I'm going to move you again, I need to get into this gap first, so that is what I will do. Okay, I tell you what I have just found. I found old packages. I'm pretty sure, like, what is this? Oh my god, this is my old work uniform. Why the fuck do I still have my old work uniform? What's in here? Oh my god, this is literally stuff that doesn't fit me, but I was meant to take back to the shop. Clearly I did not. Oh my god. Okay, well I'm gonna have to put that in the charity bag, because side note, I do actually have a charity bag. I remember this fitting me, but it didn't look nice. Like, I don't know, it looks better on camera, but trust me,
in real life it's not that cute. I just didn't like the lines on it, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in the charity bag. I can't, you know what, I've got these pink trousers, right, but I'm pretty sure they did not fit me. What size are they? They might fit me now because I've lost weight, but I don't know. They're very, very thin, so I don't actually know. Yeah, like, they're so thin. I don't really know if you can tell, but I don't know. I do remember these not fitting me but I have lost weight, so I'm gonna put them aside for now. And if I don't want them, I'll put them in the charity bag. If they don't fit me, I'll put them in the charity bag. But I still don't know if they're my vibe anymore, you know, pink office trousers. I mean, I do work in an office. I don't know, it'd be one thing to wear at the office, I guess, but I'll put that aside for now. Sorry if I keep going out of shot, it's just you're also in an awkward place. That is the best place that I could put you. So anyway, I've got my suitcases out so I can pop my winter clothes into. And that's everything pretty much out the corner because there's still some other things in the spare bedroom. So I'm gonna shovel this to the spare bedroom so I can clear up some more space. Medieval books. Let me see. They still smell old. It's so nice. It's basically just early Middle English books, and I found this in like a really old bookshop. Excuse the show going in the background. I can't be asked to pause it, but yeah, and like someone's annotated it, and it's so beautiful. If you don't know, I do collect old books. I've got another old Shakespeare book back in my family home, but the spine was ruined in that, which is why I got it for so cheap. But if the spine hadn't been ruined, it would have been a lot of money I could have sold that for. Not that I would have sold it, but you know. I don't know, I'd imagine these aren't worth that much because I didn't get them for that much. The spines are not really ruined, but you can tell like a little bit like ruffled, but I just love them. I love the smell of old books. Just love sniffing them. Sounds weird, but can a girl have a hobby, honestly? So yeah, I'm just putting all the books in this box, and yeah, may I go back to it? So I'm making progress, but I've encountered a very scary spider that came into my room. I've sorted, oh my god, my phone is so dusty, the amount of dust. And we've lost a soldier. This is press-ons, so they do just ping off sometimes, but yeah, I just had to hoover up a spider and that was absolutely terrifying. But don't worry because I hoovered up tissue afterwards, so that spider's definitely not crawling back out. But this is what the shelves are looking like. They're pretty much empty. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. It's so dusty. Okay, so you guys know how I was like, oh my god, like I've hoovered up spider, I've hoovered everything, so it should be dead. I literally can see it in my hoover moving around, but like I don't have time. I need to just try and ignore it and hope it doesn't crawl out, because I don't have time to deal with that right now. it's so gross because it's one of those like outdoorsy spiders that have like fangs, like you can see the fangs. Like obviously it's not dangerous, but just no matter what I do, it will not die. So not environmentally friendly of me, considering I always preach to save the planet, but unfortunately I have a fear of spiders and I cannot help that. But I don't have time to keep just drop the plug. I don't have time to keep trying to hoover it, so I'm just gonna have to pray that it doesn't come out my hoover. Don't want to think about that right now. Okay, so as you can see, my bookshelf is very empty. Ignore the fact my bed isn't made. I've emptied the drawers in my bedside table, apart from the top drawer, but the top drawer is like full of things that I always use. So obviously I've still got my teddies up there, but like I don't need to take them down yet. I don't know what else to do. Obviously I've got my clothes that I was thinking about doing today, but I don't know, because I am tired. I just had my Subway, which was delish, but kind of regret getting it because it was very expensive to order. But I was in the flow and I didn't really want to stop to make something. Obviously I've stopped eating, but you know, I just didn't want to do that. So yeah, I don't know, I think I might start doing my clothes. I don't know, I think the more I do today the better, but also I'm tired, so I don't know. We'll see. I think I'll have like an hour break or so. I think I might read for a bit too and then maybe resume back onto it. I mean, worst case I can just do it tomorrow. But really most of my stuff is that stuff on the shelf and some bits and bobs, and then my clothes. So once I've done my clothes tomorrow, to be honest, most of my stuff will be packed. Obviously my kitchen stuff as well, but that won't take long for me to do, if I'm honest. So I'm pretty much halfway through the packing, because luckily I don't have that much stuff. So fingers crossed I'd actually get it done by Thursday, and then it will just make my life easier, because then I don't need to pack like after work when I start work again next week on Tuesday. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna chill for a bit with my bear, and then I'm gonna continue watching Vanderpump Villa, which is low-key trash, but good trash. And then I think I'm gonna read for a bit, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. Okay, so I forgot to film, but I've actually done so much packing. Like, I've packed most of my clothes now. I actually don't have that much left, apart from like the ones that are in the wash, but this is like the pile, and I've done pretty well, if I do say so myself. I'm just so exhausted, so I'm gonna chill for it and I'm gonna read. I know I said I'd read earlier, but I just really wanted to get all of the moving stuff done, and my room just looks so empty now. But yeah, I'm gonna read for a bit and then I'll check in again. I'm sorry if this is a bit boring. I kind of forgot to vlog me packing my clothes and stuff, but probably would have been pretty boring anyway, so didn't miss out much. Okay, so it's actually almost midnight, but I've been reading this, and I'm just over 100 pages now in. I'm on page 119. I don't know, I really don't know how I feel about this book. Like, I like it enough to keep wanting to read. Like, it's not something I'm gonna DNF, but I just don't like the pace of the book. I don't know, like, on page 119, she's getting to the end of the first guy. From what I can tell, she's having to break up with him due to, like, family circumstances. I guess that's kind of a spoiler, but we already know that there's 4 lovers, so I don't think it is. But anyway, yeah, so she's ending it with the first guy, basically. And I just don't know how I feel about it. Like, the main character, Penny, obviously suffers from breast cancer, and I like that she talks about that struggle of being in her 30s and trying to find someone that would be okay with her, not being able to have children, things like that. And I love that aspect of it. But I feel like at the same time, the book doesn't go in enough depth. I know it's only 119 pages in, but considering we're 119 pages in, I feel like a lot has happened, but it's happened very quickly, that I've not been able to connect with her or anyone in the book. Like, again, like, obviously in the previous clips, I've said, like, that I just don't like them together. I don't feel their chemistry, because I feel like she's not allowed time to write about what they're like together. Like, I don't know, like, there's no build up with her and her first lover. It's just they go straight into it. They were talking about kids, like, you know, sleeping together, like, just straight in. Like, there was no build up, there was no, like, friendship for a while. Like, it didn't make me excited to want them to be together, because it just happened like that. I don't really know if what I'm saying is making sense, but I feel like you've just got to read the book to know what I'm on about. And it's really hard to, like, say it without spoiling anything. But do let me know if you've read this. I am intrigued after reading the book to read some reviews on it and see what people think about it. I really am tempted to read reviews now, but I don't want that to ruin my opinion on the book. But I guess I'm still wanting to go ahead with the book, because I'm just really hoping that I prefer the other men better. And I'm just intrigued in how it's going to end as well, because obviously it's Love Square, so I'm like, who's she going to pick? You know? So I think that's the only thing that's really keeping me in this book, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I'm quite tired. I don't know if I'm going to keep reading yet, or I'm going to go to sleep. I might read one more chapter and then go to bed. But yeah, I don't know about this book still. But just a side note, I really hope that you guys don't find this vlog boring. I'm so scared that I'm really boring. But it's something that this is like something that I've always wanted to do, and everyone on BookTok was telling me to do it. So I hope it's not boring. But if you guys have like any suggestions of what you want me to do next, then let me know. I was gonna say something else, but I can't remember now. Yeah, my brain's gone now. You can tell I'm tired. But also I've reached 700 followers on my TikTok, so thank you. I'm literally almost at 750 already, and I started properly posting on BookTok like in March time, end of March, April time, and I'm almost at 1k. Like, that's just wild to me, and I just thank you. Yeah, my brain's just not working anymore, but yeah, I'm gonna probably read one more chapter and then go to sleep, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow morning. So it actually is the next morning, and I've been editing the vlog, and it is so long. So I do actually think I'm gonna end it today, because I'm really not gonna do anything today anyway. I'm maybe just gonna write a bit and read a bit more, but otherwise that's it. But I'm really sorry if this was really boring. I was trying to aim it to be more of a reading vlog, but I obviously had packing to do and I didn't end up reading that much. But I still hope that you enjoyed it anyway. I feel like it is really boring and awful, but it is my first vlog, so I'm gonna give myself the benefit of the doubt. But obviously I will keep you guys updated on my BookTok about when I do finish the book and my thoughts and feelings on it anyway, so make sure to follow me on TikTok so you can see that. But yeah, I will definitely vlog again. I'll do a more focused reading vlog, make it a little bit more interesting. I'll try. I will do like a proper Q&A and stuff as well, just so you guys can get to know me a bit more, but hopefully you have an insight of what I do on my time off, even though I don't actually have days off very often. But
thank you for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.